Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and today I've got a blind trailer. I'm going in blind and know almost nothing about this. I'll explain in a second. Today we're here for trailer number 1 for Queer. So this is the true story of the well-loved, not super problematic, I don't think, but sometimes problematic, maybe, I don't know, maybe people think they are because of the name, of the lookout pop-punk band of the 90s, The Queers with Joe Queer. They had some great songs, like Fuck the World, I'm Hanging Out With You. Probably shouldn't have cursed that early. You know what? I'm dropping this bit. That's a real band. They are really great. I feel awkward still being a fan of them, you know, because language this day. But I always thought it was funny. They always sang about drinking beer and loving chicks. It's very it's pop punk Beach Boys. Anyways, that's not what this is. All right, if you want to see this trailer without my awkward, problematic face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and then we'll geek out over it together, should it be geek out worthy. I'm sorry, I'm shooting this late on a Saturday as I'm getting ready for the next November Disney trip. It's warm in here. I've had plenty of adult beverage. I should tell you that this was a requested trailer. It does look like it's Daniel Craig. It does look like it's A24, because it kind of auto-plays, and I see like half a second before I... you know, when I'm setting this up. But I also want to shout out that not only was this requested by the famous trailer requester, Ryan Moore, of course, who's been here forever, but also, Dude WTF. I like that name, by the way. Dude WTF. Seconds, the trailer for this. So, right on, always feel free to ask for always feel free to suggest things. If I can get to it, I will. Ryan knows I don't get to everything he asks for, but I try. That said and done, I got like a 6 trailer run here today. My microphone is on. Whew. Let's fix the glasses for glare. Let's turn around and let's watch. It wasn't Daniel Craig. Yeah, Daniel Craig.
Wise old queen who taught me that I had a duty to live, you know, to conquer hate with knowledge and sincerity and love. The difficulty is to convince someone else he is really part of you.
What else should I be? All apologies. What else should I say?
I've got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger fish is right. Cold, slippery, hard to catch.
In the sun,
What's she got to lose?
the sun feels.
Independence.
In the sun, in the sun.
I want to talk to you
Married, buried,
without speaking.
buried. All in all, that's all we all are. All in all, that's all we are. All in all, that's all we are. All in all.
What are you so afraid of? The door's already open, can't close it now. All you can do is look away.
All in all is all we all are.
But why would you?
All is all we all are. All in all is all we all.
Okay, I got a lot of positives. I got some concerns, just concerns. Obviously, subject matter wise, if if you're new here, you may not know. If you've been around, I don't care per se. Like, I mean, I love to experience other humans' experiences via cinema, so I appreciate that. What I'm saying is, who you love, what you want to do, the privacy of your own bedroom, as long as everything's consensual, do whatever makes you happy. We get one life, you never know how long it's going to be. I got no beefs there. My problem with this really kind of comes from the director. First and foremost, the cinematography in this looks fantastic. Daniel Craig looks like he's given a fantastic... I'm looking something up to make sure I'm not talking out of my butt. Luke, yeah, that guy. I just want to make sure he is who I think he is. He is who I think he is. It's like every other film or something. Anyways, okay, so this is the guy So anyways, the movie actually looks very good. It's probably Oscar bait-ish. I mean, it's not meant for Oscar bait. Like, it's passion project from the director, I'm sure. My, and again, acting looks fantastic. Daniel Craig looks amazing. Cinematography looks fantastic. Loved that Nirvana cover. What a cool version of that song. Wondering, I know a lot of actors, sometimes very straight actors, will go and play a homosexual role, to do the Oscar thing sometimes, or just to explore it, whatever, good reasons, bad reasons, whatever. Daniel Craig's doing a lot of them. So it makes me wonder, does he need to come out? Like, not that he has to, but, is he, and it makes no difference other than it'd be kind of cool if James Bond turned out to be. Anyways, whether he is or isn't, doesn't matter, except I just thought that would be kind of cool under that risk thing. That said, the director, Luca, I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name. Man, I watched Call Me By Your Name because we had to do all the Oscar movies. And there's things in that movie I really liked. Performances were great, cinematography were great, but it was one of the most pretentious things I have ever seen. And I don't mind pretentious, but this was so bad. There's a moment when, like, a scene's going on, and the camera just pans over into nature, and I'm like, even the cameraman got bored with this movie. But then he came out and remade one of my favorite films of all time. I'm a huge Dario Argento fan. Suspiria is one of my top 5 all-time favorite movies, and he made an incredible remake of that I can watch over and over. So I don't know where I stand with him. And if I'm not mistaken, he just recently made a Chanel advertisement with Margot Robbie that I felt like that should have been a lot more beautiful than it was. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know where I sit with this film. I feel like it comes down to, if it's 2.5 hours, I'm going to dread it. If it's 2 hours, I'll be like, okay. I don't know why, but I think I still have such a bad taste in my mouth from Call Me By Your Name. That I'm still a little triggered by that. You know what I'm saying? Not because, again, not the subject matter, none of that. Just purely on the filmmaking. That movie was so pretentious. But also he made Challengers, which I didn't get around to seeing because honestly, what I heard about it was it's not something I'm going to be that interested in. I might check it out someday. I think the soundtrack could be great. And again, I think the filmmaker is great. He just often, I don't want to spend 2.5 hours in a subject matter I don't care that much about when there's like all this other stuff weighing on my plate of things I want to see. That's where I come from on this. I think this looks great. I think if it gets Oscar noms, I'll be excited. If it's 2 hours and not more, I'll be excited. But I have my concerns. But then again, it's like, he made Call Me By Your Name. But he made the Suspiria remake. That's how I feel. I'm going on way too long for the first trailer I watched in this 6-trailer run. Let me know what you think, though. Are you a fan of the filmmaker? Have you seen Call Me By Your Name? Have you seen the Suspiria remake? Have you not seen the original Suspiria? Have you seen both? Where do you land on that? Because even his remake of that is divisive. Everything's divisive anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about we just don't get mad at people for liking different things? You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not trying to make somebody else like something you do or whatever, or dislike something you like, then it's all gravy. Be like, oh, you like that? I didn't, but hey, cool, more power to you. You know how much more nice the world would be? Anyways. Let me hear your thoughts. Geek out with me in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Other than that, and click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement. And I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we'll get through this. We will get through this together. And a reminder, because people ask, this is whatever you need it to be. Everybody has a different this that they need to get through. And as long as we have other people with us, it gets a lot easier. Don't try to do it on your own. Find your friends. Find your help. Somebody out there will care. And that's what I'm saying. We will get through this. So if you want to say it with me, let's do it. We will get through this. We will get through this together. All right, I feel better. I hope you do too. Please check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up Eric Butts. Try a couple songs. See what you think. Get excited for new stuff next year. Doing some short films next year. Cooking back in the kitchen. And video game Let's Plays next year. So at least for part of it. Also, I'm changing up my Patreon next year. I've about hit the wall of, I think we've released almost 100. By the time I finish, it'll be over 170 unreleased songs and demos from my 20 plus years of making music. That'll still be on there. I don't know what I'm doing different on Patreon, but we're going to do something different. We're going to try to add something to memberships. We're going to do a bunch of new stuff in 2025. All the original stuff still here, but there'll be more butts. Speaking of butts, you can also follow all that and more by watching here on the YouTube or going to ericbutts.com for all that funky butts fun you're looking for. There's more with the links in the description below. So click that see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I better get out of here because I got a bunch of trailers and I took way too long on this one. So I'll see you all later.